Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Long. Today we are going to do a science experiment using Peeps. So what I need you to gather is one Peep. It can be a bunny, it can be a chick. I don't know if there's any other kind of Peeps. And you need a glass that is clear, and you need to fill that glass with about 3/4 of the way with water. So if you want to ask the adult that you're with to help you with that, you can press the pause button and get those materials ready. Then when you're ready, hit the play button and you'll go to the next step. You should also have the paper that says what happens if you put a Peep in water. Okay? You will also need a crayon that is the same color as your Peep, and you will need a pencil. So I'm going to start out by showing you my Peep. Here's my Peep. I picked a blue Peep. And on your paper, right here, it asks what your Peep looked like before the experiment. So before my experiment, my Peep was blue, and this is what it looked like. Now, before we begin the experiment, it's always important for scientists to make a prediction. A prediction, boys and girls, is a guess about what you think is going to happen. Today, we are going to take this Peep and we're going to put it in this glass of water, and I want you to make a prediction, meaning a guess about what you think will happen. Now, for example, boys and girls, I just grabbed something from my kitchen. If I took this roll and I want to know what would happen to this roll if I put it into my glass of water, okay? Then I would need to make a guess, a prediction about what I think would happen to that roll. Now, my prediction is not going to be the same as somebody else's prediction. It's my prediction. It's from my head. It's a guess about what do I know and what do I think will happen. Well, boys and girls, I'm thinking about a roll, and it's kind of squishy, and it's made of bread, and I think if I put that roll in the water, that it is going to get soggy. So in my spot where it says prediction, if I were doing this with my roll, I would write, I think my roll will get soggy. So I would like you to think about and make a prediction about what you think will happen when you take your Peep and you put it in water. So go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to write right here where it says prediction about what you think will happen to the Peep. You could start it out, I think the Peep will, and you tell what will happen. And again, pause the video, and then when you're ready for the next part of the experiment, hit play. Okay, now, the next part of the experiment, I have a clear glass, okay, and I am going to take my Peep and I am now going to stick it in the water. So I'm going to go just like this, okay. What do you see happening, boys and girls? If you look closely, I can see some of the blue sugar is falling off the Peep. Okay, and I'm just going to let that float in the water right now. But I'm also going to draw up, I'm going to watch this for a while, and then I'm going to draw a picture of what happened to my Peep. Okay, and so for my Peep, right here in the after section, I'm going to draw a picture of my glass. If you draw an oval, might be kind of hard to see, and some lines to make the glass, okay, and then you can kind of draw a line, make it look like here of where the water is, and my Peep is floating face down, so my Peep's floating right now. Okay, I'm going to take my Peep, and I'm going to do my best to draw a Peep floating in the water. And remember that my Peep was blue, and right now I can still see blue on the top of it. Okay, and I'm also going to draw little, okay, dots because that's the blue falling into the water. Now, boys and girls, you're going to have to watch your Peep. I'd say give it a good 15 minutes or so. You can pause the video and then go ahead and draw your picture of what happened to your Peep. And then I want you to write the results. So if Mrs. Long was going to write the results about her Peep, I could say, my Peep floated in the water. Okay? I could also say, look at this, boys and girls. If I take it out of the water, I don't know if you can see that, but what color is my Peep now? It's all white. Kind of like the color of a marshmallow, because that's what a Peep is. It's a marshmallow. So it actually still has its face. Okay? So I can put it back in the water and I'll let it sit there. And boys and girls, if you want to draw another picture maybe of what your Peep looks like if you take it out of the water, you could draw it just like this next to it. And then you wouldn't do any colors because that's the side that you're looking at. So boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed doing this Peep experiment today. And tomorrow we are going to do another experiment with our Peeps. And just to give you the heads up, Mom and Dad, you're going to need some clear soda. So something like Sprite or 7-Up, anything that is clear for tomorrow's experiment. And you will need 2 colored Peeps. So until then, we'll see you tomorrow, boys and girls. I hope you had fun today.